Greetings, fellow hunters. Well, it's time to take the second episode of the day, which is The Devil You Know. The episode starts with two scientists and a janitor in a lab. They're discussing the new vaccine for the recent epidemic. One of them complains that it's too soon, that no one has even seen the vaccine yet. The janitor lifts his head up and says that he has. They ask him who the hell he is. With a smile, the janitor replies that he is running the experiment and proceeds to stab the first man in the neck with a syringe, and then backhands the other man and sends him sprawling, tying him to her leg so that he's part of it too. The janitor unlocks the electronic door, steps out, locks it, and destroys the lock. The second man panics and bangs at the door, shouting to be let out. Behind him, the first man rises. Too late, the second man turns around, and the first man attacks him. In the background, the test animal starts screaming. The janitor looks on, observing, while the second man is killed off screen. We see blood splatter against the door. Well, it looks like it works, the janitor says and leaves. Dean and Sam encounter Crowley while on the trail of pestilence. Both brothers are angry at Crowley for giving them the cold which did not work on Lucifer. Crowley mentions that he's being hunted down by his fellow demons and tells the brothers that he knows where the last two rings can be found. He directs them to Brady, the demon handler for the four horsemen of the apocalypse. However, Crowley only showed them the way if Sam does not go with them. Later, Sam and Bobby have an argument over Sam intending to trick Lucifer back into hell by letting the devil possess. Later, Sam and Bobby have an argument over Sam intending to trick Lucifer back into hell by letting the devil possess him. Dean meets Brady, the demon-possessed CEO of a pharmaceutical company who was under Pestilence's orders. Dean tries to trick Brady with a proposition, but the demon does not bite, intending to just kill Dean. However, Crowley gets a drop on Brady and knocks him unconscious. Dean is warned by Crowley that Sam and Brady have a history. Brady is in fact Sam's classmate from college. The handler possessed Brady since sophomore year, and deliberately introduced Jessica to Sam and then killed her to put Azazel's plan into motion. Sam is furious and wants to kill Brady, but Dean stops him. While Crowley's away, Sam traps Dean in the bathroom as he plans to kill Brady. Brady goads Sam into killing him. Sam manages to calm himself and leave. Crowley returns after killing a nest of demons and making it look as though Brady joined his side. However, Crowley is tracked down by a hellhound. Crowley escapes, leaving Dean, Sam, and Brady in the hideout. While Dean attempts to fight off the hellhound, Crowley turns with his own hound against the other hound. After the four of them escape, Brady gives up the location for Pestilence. Dean then allows Sam to finish Brady off. Later, Crowley appears to Bobby and tells him he will reveal Death's location in exchange for his soul. So anyway, let's take a look at some trivia from this episode. Pestilence only appears in a flashback at the beginning of the show, and Brady communicates with him in a bowl of blood, similar to the one that the demon that possessed Meg Masters used to communicate with Azazel. This episode title is the shorter form of the idiom, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. It means that it's often better to deal with someone or something you're familiar with and know, even if they're not ideal, than take a risk with the unknown person or thing. In this case, Crowley is the devil that Sam and Dean know. In the very beginning of the episode, after a recap, a poster for Herpexia, the medicine for general herpes that the Winchesters are forced to do a commercial for in changing channels, can be seen, and do that Nebius Pharmaceuticals is its creator. In the beginning of the episode, Sam and Dean are investigating the trial Pestilence. Store clerk from Hammer. While Sam and Dean are investigating the trial Pestilence, the store clerk from Hammer of the Gods appears to be visibly sick in the hospital queue. This implies that Pestilence infected him as well. While in the clinic portraying CDC officials, Sam and Dean are wearing face masks. Dean says, "I look like the king of pop." This refers to Michael Jackson wearing face masks in the 1980s, and then says too soon, as Michael Jackson had just recently died. And now finally, let's take a look at some errors. In this episode, we are both being shown the world through the eyes of a hellhound that has come to kill Crowley. However, when Crowley calls out to the hound and turns to face him, the beast does not see the other hound, who is standing next to the demon, although this is impossible, since hellhounds are not invisible to each other. Perhaps this mistake was made because Eric Kripke and Robert Singer did not come up with what hellhounds should look like at the time, because hellhounds will be seen by the viewer audience for the first time in the Season 8 episode Trial and Error. So for all things, this episode's kind of interesting, and yeah, can we just get on to taking down pestilence and death, please? So yeah. So overall, I give The Devil You Know. I give The Devil You Know 3 Impalas out of 5. Anyway, tune in a bit so we took the final episode of the day, 2 minutes to midnight. So, until then, carry on, my wayward sons and daughters.